Top 10. The Blood Falls in Antarctica. Antarctica is the world's coldest place. Blood Falls is an outflow of water flowing from the Taylor Glacier onto the ice-covered surface of West Lake Bonny in the Taylor Valley. Of the McMurdo Dry Valleys in Victoria Land, East Antarctica, the Reddish Falls were first discovered in Antarctica in 1911 by the Australian geologist Griffith Taylor, where he noticed a river had stained the surrounding cliff of ice with a deep red color. Previously, he had believed it was due to algae discoloring the water, however that hypothesis was never verified. It was the long-standing mystery surrounding Antarctica's Blood Falls. Now, thanks to research by the University of Alaska Fairbanks, this mystery has finally been solved. The true origin of the Blood Falls' deep red coloring is due to oxidized iron in brine saltwater, the same process that gives iron a dark red color when it rusts. When the iron-bearing saltwater comes into contact with oxygen, the iron oxidizes and takes on a red coloring, in effect dyeing the water to a deep red color. Top 9. Rainbow eucalyptus trees in Kailua, Hawaii. The Eucalyptus diglopta. It is a tall tree, commonly known as the rainbow eucalyptus. It is the only eucalyptus species found naturally in New Britain, New Guinea, Ceram, Sulawesi, and Mindanao. The unique multicolored bark is the most distinctive feature of this beautiful tree. Patches of outer bark are shed annually at different times, showing a bright green inner bark. This then darkens and matures to give blue, purple, orange and then maroon tones. It grows in tropical forests that get a lot of rain. In the present day, by tree plantations, this tree has grown widely around the world. Top 8. The Wave, Arizona. The Wave, located in Arizona, United States. It is a gorgeous red sandstone formation on the slopes of the Coyote Buttes in the Paria Canyon Vermilion Cliffs Wilderness, located in northern portion of the U.S. state of Arizona. The beautiful sandstone formation is famous among hikers and photographers for its colorful, undulating forms and the rugged. In addition, one of the best hiking trails as well as best photographic place in the world. Facts about the Wave, Arizona. The Wave is a natural rock formation made of eroded sandstone, with the formation reaching 1,593 meters, 5,275 feet above sea level. The Wave can be found on the borders of Arizona and Utah in the United States, found in the Paria Canyon Vermilion Cliffs Wilderness in the Coyote Buttes area. The Wave is sloped ditches and waves of sandstone. The Wave has edges that break easily when a person steps on them, so care must be taken to avoid damage to the rock edges. The Wave is one of the most popular destinations of hikers and photographers, with the best photos at dawn, dusk and noon. Top 7. The Ghost Trees in Pakistan. The eye-catching phenomenon is an unexpected side effect of the flooding in parts of Pakistan. Millions of spiders climbed up into the trees to escape the rising floodwaters, shrouding them with their silky webs. Because of the scale of the flooding and the fact that the water has taken so long to recede, many trees have become cocooned in ghostly spiders' webs. Top 6. Light pillars over Moscow. It's a visual phenomenon created by the reflection of light from ice crystals with near horizontal parallel planar surfaces. The light can come from the sun, moon or from terrestrial sources such as streetlights. A rare natural phenomenon, light pillars in the sky. This amazing phenomenon happens in Russia when light is reflected from ice crystals close to the ground. The effect is created by the reflection of light from numerous tiny ice crystals suspended in the atmosphere clouds. Top 5. Underwater forest in Kandy Lake, Kazakhstan. The sunken forest is part of a 400-meter-long Lake Kandy in Kazakhstan's portion of the Tian Shan Mountains located 129 kilometers from the city of Almaty. The lake was created as the result of an enormous limestone landslide triggered by the 1911 Kebun earthquake. The earthquake destroyed more than 700 buildings. It also triggered a landslide that formed a natural dam. Over time, the valley was then flooded by rainwater, covering the trees that grew there. As well as the trees, the lake is famous for its unusually bright blue color. Back in 1911, the earth shook and rumbled in the Tian Shan Mountains, letting loose a massive amount of limestone rubble that fell down the rock faces to dam off a small area of forest. After rains came over a number of years, the area filled in with water, creating Lake Kandy. Limestone dust from the rubble may very well have a hand in coloring the lake's water a bright turquoise. Top 4. Underground natural spring in Mexico. Nature creates wonders, sometimes it's really hard to believe. This underground natural spring in Mexico is one of them. Known as Cenote, is a natural pit or sinkhole resulting from the collapse of limestone bedrock that exposes groundwater underneath. Cenotes, mostly associated with the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. Nearly 7,000 cenotes in Yucatan Peninsula were discovered. These were sometimes used by the ancient Maya for sacrificial offerings. The Mayans revered cenotes because they were a water source in dry times. Top 3. The Dirty Thunderstorm. A dirty thunderstorm, also volcanic lightning, is a weather phenomenon that occurs when lightning is produced in a volcanic plume. A study indicated that electrical charges are generated when rock fragments, ash, and ice particles in a volcanic plume collide and produce static charges, just as ice particles collide in regular thunderstorms. Volcanic eruptions also release large amounts of water, which may help fuel these thunderstorms. Top 2. Shimmering shores of Vidhu, Maldives. Pinpricks of light on the shore seem to mirror stars, as seen in above picture taken on Vidhu Island in the Maldives. Glowing blue waves, the biological light, or bioluminescence, in the waves is the product of marine microbes called phytoplankton. It's also one of the best honeymoon locations around the world. Vidhu Island, Maldives is known for being a heaven on earth. It has a lot of surprises for visitors that are revealed at night. The island is much famous for its naturally glittering and sparkling seawater. It also known as the Sea of Stars. The sparkling is prominent and phenomenal in Vidhu, a small island with a population of round about 500 inhabitants. At night, the mesmerizing shining water looks like a mirror. Top 1. But before that, let's recap from top 10 to 2. The Blood Falls in Antarctica. Rainbow eucalyptus trees in Kailua, Hawaii. The Wave, Arizona. The Ghost Trees in Pakistan. Light pillars over Moscow. Underwater forest in Kandy Lake, Kazakhstan. Underground natural spring in Mexico. The Dirty Volcano. Shimmering shores of Vidhu, Maldives. Here's the top most amazing things in nature. Reflective salt flats in Bolivia. Amazing salt flats where the sky and ground merge into one to create dreamy landscapes. Salar de Uyuni is the world's largest salt flat at 10,582 square kilometers. This is not water. The ground is covered in a layer of salt crust so reflective, it perfectly mirrors the sky. The salar was formed as a result of transformations between several prehistoric lakes. It is covered by a few meters of salt crust, which has an extraordinary flatness with the average altitude variations within 1 meter over the entire area of the salar. Salar de Uyuni is the world's glassy, crystalline place. When it rains, this flat surface forms the largest mirror in the world. This incredible mirror is so big and reflective that governments actually focus on it to calibrate their satellites. That's the most amazing things in nature. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell button for more exciting amazing things on Earth.